right, you guys, we're back with another video on today. It is the Keeping It Raw podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, click that bell so that you'll be notified whenever we put up an upload. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get it right into it. All right, I got to talk about CJ Stroud right now. He is the #1 quarterback. Not saying in the National Football League, but he is the #1 quarterback out of the rookie class right now. This kid has been straight balling, and Texas has been winning some games. And definitely, man, it looks like he's on his way to probably eventually winning the Rookie of the Year. It's still a long season, but right now in the first quarter of the season, CJ Stroud is playing lights out football. Right now, he's currently 4th in the NFL in passing yards with 1,212 yards passing. His completion percentage is 62.2. He has thrown 6 touchdown passes, and he is first out of all the quarterbacks that was drafted in passing yards and things of that nature. So definitely, man, this kid has been straight balling. And I got to just say, man, I know that the Carolina Panthers are sick because they probably should have drafted CJ Stroud. They had an opportunity to take this kid. Now, there's no knock to Bryce Young, but he's just a smaller quarterback. There's no knock to this kid because Bryce Young can definitely play. Right now, he's struggling. And sometimes when you struggle early, sometimes, this is the conversations that we got to have. Right now, CJ Stroud is out there balling, man. At first, CJ was kind of a little bit shaky at first, but now he's starting to pick it up. And, man, this dude is well on his way to having a great rookie season, man. Definitely, bar no injuries or anything like that, CJ Stroud is definitely out there balling, and I love what this kid is doing. And I know the Panthers probably thinking like, man, we should have just took the bigger quarterback in CJ Stroud. And when you looked at the combine, if you followed the combine, you really thought that the Carolina Panthers was probably going to take CJ Stroud, and they opted to go with Bryce Young. Because as I was looking at the Carolina Panthers, and I was looking at one of the guys that was talking to CJ Stroud, he was like, yeah, man, can't wait to have you down here in Carolina and stuff like that, and we hang out and blah, blah, blah. So you really thought that initially the Panthers would take CJ Stroud, but they decided not to go that way. They decided to get Bryce Young. We know that Bryce Young was a baller at Alabama, and he has always been a solid quarterback, but right now he's just having a slow start with the Carolina Panthers right now. So I know if you're a Panther fan, you're probably wishing that you probably would have drafted the bigger quarterback in CJ Stroud. Normally, you got to be able to see over that line. And I don't know, man. When you look at it, the smaller quarterbacks, some of these guys do have success. The guys like Drew Brees and Russell Wilson and Kyler Murray until Kyler got hurt. Some of these smaller quarterbacks, you don't really know what they're going to do until they get out there and show what they can do. But I definitely think that the Panthers are probably thinking, man, we probably should have took CJ Stroud. We probably should have took this kid, and now he's out there balling. Shout out to Anthony Richardson, too, because he's been balling, too. He's been playing phenomenal football as well. And but right now, man, CJ Stroud is looking like the real deal, man. He's coming to the NFL with that poise and that confidence and playing like how the Texans would want their franchise quarterback to play. So shout out to the Houston Texans. Shout out to CJ Stroud out there balling, giving it his all. And right now he is currently leading all rookies in passing yards and getting it done. So definitely, man, D'Amico Ryan's got a good thing, man, and CJ Stroud, man. I'm just thinking about how the Carolina fans is thinking about Bryce Young right now, because he is struggling. And it's probably going to take him a little bit longer because he is a smaller quarterback. But I think once he figures the game out, he'll be fine. Bryce Young will be fine. But I just want to know, if you are a Carolina Panther fan, how do you feel about not drafting CJ Stroud and seeing this kid go out and ball week in and week out? Because he could have been your quarterback, but you decided to go with the smaller quarterback instead of the bigger quarterback at 6'3". All right, you guys, make sure you leave it in the comments section on your comments on quarterback CJ Stroud and how he's been straight balling. All right, you guys, I'm out of here until next time. Peace.